Welcome back to Tea Story, to the second part of my video on upgrading from tea bags to loose leaf tea for your regular English or British style tea with milk. In this video I've got 5 different samples of some breakfast and everyday teas, just like the ones that we're used to drinking here. Here for me is London, and just to show you the differences between them. Talk about the difference in flavour for some of these leaves, and then give you an idea about how you might go about choosing one if you wanted to get started. So this second part of the video is for people who are a bit more interested in the different types of teas that we drink, and how they're made and what they might look for if they were choosing one. So I've chosen 5. The first one is a very popular brand of tea bag. You can see it's got very small pellets of tea. And they are very small, and this has been made using a processing method called CTC, and it's a blend of Indian and African teas. The second one has also been made using the CTC method, but you can see the pellets are a lot larger, and this one's being sold as a loose leaf tea. And you'd expect both of these ones with the small pellets to brew very strongly, very quickly, although the second one is Sri Lankan origin only. This third tea is also a Sri Lankan. This is the Ceylon breakfast tea. You can see it's made with small pieces of leaves, so it's been made using an orthodox processing method that doesn't turn the leaves into these pellets. It is also a method that's nearly always done with machines, but it's trying to replicate the hand processing of tea. The fourth one is my favourite everyday tea. This is Assam Gold. You can see these gold flecks from where there are tips, which are the buds of the tea plant that have been included. And this one's just from the Assam region of India. It's got larger pieces of leaves, and it brews up into a red, very fragrant brew that doesn't need any sugar to keep it sweet. And the fifth one is a breakfast tea. It's a mixture of Assam and Darjeeling. It also will take milk. And you can see here it's got even larger pieces of leaves. So you'd expect it to take a little bit longer, but to have a more complex flavour of tea. So I've made each of these 5 teas that I just showed you, and you can see there's a real range in colour. Actually the second one, the large CTC pieces, came out the darkest, and this one on the right with some Darjeeling in. It's kind of maybe a bit hard to see, but it's come out the oiliest, which isn't surprising because Darjeeling tea is a bit oilier than other Indian teas. So they all have different flavours, and it's hard to go into great detail now without taking too long. But for me, the Assam one is a bit brighter, whereas the Ceylon-based ones are a little bit earthier. And the bagged ones are definitely stronger and the kind of brew that people might be accustomed to. However, I'd say the 3 on the right, but especially the 2 on the right, the Assam-based and the Assam and Darjeeling ones, it's nice to get away from having to put any sugar in the tea because they haven't been developed to need sugar, whereas the 2 on the left are a bit more bitter. So you can see here there's a whole range, and this is just with the 5 that I've chosen today. I think that any online shop or even your local shop or a local supermarket will do different loose leaf teas. Be careful when you're buying, paying particular attention to whether you want to buy one in a pellet like this, or whether you want to buy one that's actually made of orthodox pieces of leaves like these ones. That's probably the main distinction to start off with first. And then think about whether you want one from Assam or whether you want a mix of Darjeeling and Assam, or whether you like something with some East African teas in it too. Thank you for watching this episode of Tea Story. It's been interesting to show you about some of the different teas that are available for English or British style tea drinking, and to show you how easy it is to switch from using tea bags to loose leaf teas. If you're interested in starting a tea journey, I think this is a great place to start, and please come back and watch more of my videos to get a bit further on that tea journey with me. If you like tea and you like watching these videos, subscribe or like my channel, please. And I'll see you next time here for more tea story. Thank you. Bye.